I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm shooting this video in the car for 3 reasons. The first reason is because I had to go to Best Buy. I needed an adapter for my camera so I can upload to my MacBook. I didn't have one of those. The second reason is because I missed y'all, right? I haven't seen y'all in a little bit, and I got some updates for you. And the third reason is just because I literally have nowhere else to record. I have nowhere else to record right now. My house is a mess. It's loud. It's noisy. We got construction. We got dogs. We got babies. It's a lot going on, so y'all get that. But we here. So I just wanted to give a quick update about something that happened to me recently at work. As y'all know, I do have a job, right? I have a W-2 job that I work. I've been there for just under 2 years. And something happened to me where I was just like, you know what? I gotta get this message out right here, right now, because I feel like it's important. With sparing y'all the details, something happened within my family, something very tragic. And I was trying to get some days off work. So here we go again, trying to get some days off work for something personal. But since I'm so new, we have all of these guidelines. And based upon who that person was, they felt like it wasn't at the hierarchy of importance, and old me would have lost my mind. Like, for a second I did question, like, man, do I need this job? But then I came back to reality. I actually do need my job right now. I'm not even gonna front. I need my job right now. It's consistent income, and what I make outside of my job, it's not touching what I make from my job. At the moment, it's inching up there, but it's not quite touching what I'm getting from my job. So it's like, all right, I gotta keep that stable. Aside from the income, I also have benefits, right? I have really good benefits. Aside from the benefits, I also need my job to acquire real estate. That's one thing about lenders. They look at the 2 year of employment. I'm not even at 2 years yet. So I'm hanging on to my job. The money aspect and the fact that you need your job, lenders look at your work history in order to loan you money to acquire real estate. And y'all know that's my ultimate goal. So I came back to reality, but that just let me know, like, okay, this is happening for a reason. Don't ignore these signs. Don't get mad at these signs. Use these signs as fuel to keep pushing forward. I went home. I let the missus know. I walked out of the office and I was in a better mood. I was in a much better mood. It was weird because, like I said, old Q, I would have been a little bit hurt. I would have got offended. I would have been mad. I would have been all type of melancholy, right? But that didn't happen this time because I know what my mission is. I know what my purpose is. I know what I'm trying to accomplish. So that's what I want to get across to y'all. If you're working a job, and I get it, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone, like I always preach, but ownership is. Retiring with dignity, retiring in general, but mainly retiring with dignity. Too many people in my family tree didn't get a chance to retire or are still working in their 60s, late 60s and 70s, and that's something I don't want for my life. Like, life is to be lived, not to be slaving away at a job, right? Though we all need jobs, right? Jobs are important. I praise business owners because they do provide jobs. So you always have to look at things from the glass half full mentality, right? You got to look at the bright side. That's my thing. I always try to stay on the positive side. There's 2 sides of the spectrum, but I try to stay on the positive side at all times, even when things get tough and I almost want to lean towards that negative side. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because it takes way less energy to be positive, and I'm all about that. Another thing I want to say, this is not a mukbang or whatever you call it, mukbang, but I just stopped by Chick-fil-A because it's right next to Best Buy, and this is a life hack. This is a life hack. If you're feeling down, or you're in a bad mood, or you just feeling weird, you don't know why, go to Chick-fil-A. I mean that. This is not an ad. This is not some... Go to Chick-fil-A. I just sat in the drive-thru because it's midday. Got the lunch rush going. And I sat in the drive-thru. I ordered my food. They got the order precise. When I get to the window, when I say this lady was the nicest lady ever. My meal was on point, right? Hot and fresh. The service was amazing. I'm just sitting there smiling at this lady uncontrollably because of how nice and sweet she was. And I'm just like, bruh, I gotta come back here. I ain't gonna overdo it because some people are addicted to Chick-fil-A and they overdo it, but this is like my 5th time in life ever going there. But I heard about how good their service was. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, Get yourself in a position where you don't have to depend on an employer dictating what you can and can't do. Like for days off, I have plans coming up, right? My birthday is next month. My daughter's birthday is in November. You got Christmas in December. You got New Year. It's a lot of things that happen within a year. And certain dates are significant that you want to have off, but if your coworker has that day, then you can't take that day. What you gonna do? The only days they give you off if you're sick or you're hurting, and then you work your 5 days or whatever you do. So then your rest days, that's what they call them, rest days at my job. It's not the weekend. They're rest days, right? But then on your rest days, you don't get the rest because you gotta run errands, right? You gotta wash clothes, you gotta cut grass, you gotta go pick up your medication, you gotta get clothes. So it's a continuous cycle of non-stop. It's the rat race that you hear about, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So if I can encourage you to do anything, start your budget right now. Come up with a plan, a strategy to figure out how much is it going to take you to replace your job, or how much is it going to take you, how much money is it going to take you to retire? How much do you need to retire, right? What age do you want to retire by? Like, you have to ask yourself all these difficult questions because life is going to happen. Things are going to come up. It's going to continuously test you. As y'all know, I've been working on this basement. That's another reason I haven't been uploading. I've been working, being dad, working on this basement. We want to be done by December. So I want to have this basement renovation completely finished by December, and we're moving at a nice pace, but it's taking my attention away from you guys, you know, which I know y'all understand, but we'll be back. Just know I ain't going nowhere. I'm just locked in on this right now. Ask yourself those questions and figure it out and get to it. Get to it regardless of what's happening, regardless at the pace you move, just execute. That's all I've been doing. My pace has been choppy. There's been times of complete and utter urgency where I'm just going. Then there's been standstills. Then there's been snail's pace. Then there's been moderate speed. But that's the journey. That's the marathon. And there's no way around that. Like I said, life happens. You're either going through something, about to go through something, or coming out of something. And that's the natural cycle. That's the natural cycle of life. And it is what it is. So, like I said, I just want to encourage y'all. I don't want to talk too much, but do me this favor. If you made it this far in the video, put Chick-fil-A in the comments. Also, like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I got an update coming for y'all. I got a net worth update that I'm really excited to share. I shared my net worth for the first time 3 months ago, so I think I'm going to do it every 3 months, so quarterly. I'll be sharing my net worth update until I reach 100,000, and we just gonna keep going from there. So I got a lot of new ideas coming. Let me know how y'all feel about the new camera, right? I got the camera, I got the mic. I'm still tweaking some things, still trying to figure it out, so y'all work with me on that. But like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I go by the name of Q, and like I always say, if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.